Okay, I'm going to teach you something about boiling eggs and shelling them. You get you a pot big enough for your eggs, and then you put the eggs in that you want. Room temperature or refrigerator cold, doesn't matter. You get salt, iodized preferably, because it helps break down the calcium in the shell. And you cover the bottom of the pan to where you can't see the bottom of the pan with salt. Then you put your eggs in, and then you fill your water in. You put your water about an inch, inch and a half higher than your eggs. You put your eggs on the stove, and then you turn your stove on high, and you check it every few minutes until it begins to boil. Once it's boiling in a good roaring boil, where the eggs are moving around a little bit and the water is rolling, you let it boil for another 20 minutes. It can boil as long as 30, but if you go any longer than 30, you'll begin to have a burnt taste in the eggs when you're through. So the trick is this I want to show you about shelling. Whenever they get through boiling, you turn them off, you let them sit, and you let them cool down on the stove off of the eye that they were cooking on for a few minutes, and then you turn the water to lukewarm, and you set them down into the sink and let the water run in there until it cools the water down to where the water is lukewarm as well. And then you turn it to cold, and you let that run for about 3 or 4 more minutes. Then, in order to crack the eggs, this is how you do it. You take the egg, you turn it this way, horizontally, you immerse it under the water, and then you tap it just enough to crack the side, about that much. And then you take it and gently roll the egg right in the middle until you've gone all the way around. Then you take your fingers and position it around the egg like this at the end, so that your pressure is all even with your fingers. You push in just a little bit, and then you push out. And then you just slip the shell off of the egg. And that's how to shell boiled eggs without having to peel the shell off of the egg.